Madlanga Commission reveals identity of feared and dangerous figure. We'll tell you who it is. Whether he likes it or not, Brown Mogotsi is likely to be forced to appear before Parliament. How can an SANDF officer charged with murder, kidnapping and conspiracy rise to head Special Forces? And 5 South Africans head to the Winter Olympics for, wait for it, snow skiing. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
EWN, in touch, in tune and independent.
The name of a man described as feared and dangerous emerged at the Madlanga Commission this morning through testimony by KwaZulu-Natal Hawks boss Lesetja Sonona. Sonona told the inquiry he received a WhatsApp message from KZN Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi referring to an alleged meeting with tender tycoon Vusimuzi Katmatlala.
As early as December 2024, EWN began looking into Ismail Nangi, an alleged Mozambican kidnapping kingpin who was previously arrested by Interpol in 2023 at his upmarket estate in Centurion. Then Nangi was arrested again in late 2024 for the kidnapping of KZN businessman Zachariah Desai. Charges against him and 3 others were then suddenly dropped in January last year. A month later, Nangi launched a civil claim against 8 individuals in reference to his arrest. KZN Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi is listed as one of the accused in the matter. Nangi accused them of kidnapping, extortion and theft, among other charges. Probes into the Nangi case by EWN revealed that his arrest and subsequent civil case resulted in a major fallout between Mkhwanazi and former Deputy National Police Commissioner Shadrack Sibiya. Arson Singh, Eyewitness News.
The Police Ad Hoc Committee says no to Brown Mogotsi's demand that Parliament pay for his private security. Mogotsi has refused to testify unless his conditions are met. The committee has now moved to subpoena him, calling the demands ridiculous. Mogotsi was due to appear before the committee tomorrow to give oral evidence in its probe into police corruption, but has rejected Parliament's current security arrangements.
He says that he doesn't want to be protected by people that he doesn't know. He prefers to have his own people protecting him, and he was requesting that Parliament must fund that for a period of 7 days.
But committee chairperson Soviet Lekhanyane has dismissed the demands outright.
It is uncertain as to whether Mr. Mogotsi is going to be here tomorrow, given the ridiculous demands that he is making to Parliament, that he has his own private security.
Members of the South African film and television industry have taken their fight for funding to the steps of Parliament. Industry professionals say it's been 2 years since receiving a government financial stimulus. They say this funding cut has stalled productions and resulted in job losses. And they gathered outside Parliament under the banner Save South Africa Film Jobs. The DA's Department of Trade, Industry and Competition Portfolio Committee member Roger Chance says more than 600 million rand is owed to the industry, with uncertainty around where the money will come from. So it appears that the fire at Paarl Provincial Hospital may have been deliberately started. Western Cape Police say detectives are investigating a case of arson after a 35-year-old man was arrested following the blaze. 3 floors of the hospital were evacuated yesterday when the fire broke out, damaging part of the facility. No injuries were reported and the fire was quickly contained.
A 35-year-old male suspect was apprehended for questioning and later detained. He will appear in the Paarl Magistrates Court on Thursday, 29 January 2026.
Did Defence Minister Angie Motshekga know that a SANDF officer facing murder, kidnapping and conspiracy charges was promoted to head Special Forces? That's what the DA, probably the rest of the country, wants to know. Brigadier General Solly Lekhonyo was formally charged at the time, yet was appointed to one of the military's most sensitive posts. He's accused of killing senior cop Frans Matipa. Open Secrets Director Henny van Vuren says the promotion is extraordinary and deeply troubling, noting SANDF rules bar promotion while an officer faces criminal charges. And he questions who approved the appointment, what legal advice was taken, and whether procedures were ignored, saying the matter now sits squarely with the president. Keir Starmer has landed in Beijing. It's the first visit to China by a British Prime Minister since 2018. He is due to meet President Xi Jinping tomorrow as the UK government moves to reset relations with China. Starmer argues that China's economic weight makes a strategic relationship essential to Britain's national interests. Back home, South Africa is sending its biggest ever team to the Winter Olympics. 5 athletes will represent the country at the 2026 Milano Cortina Games starting next week. It's the largest Winter Olympic squad team South Africa's ever fielded.
It's the greatest challenge for South African, I think, to become a Winter Olympian, because you end up spending the majority of your life chasing snow. You make a choice, you say, this is what I'm going to do, and it's quite amazing for me to see that we have 5 athletes who are dedicating their lives to the sport, and they've managed to qualify.
Heath says teenage alpine skiers Thomas Weir, 17, and Lara Matala, 18, could inspire a new generation to take up the sport. Snow Sports South Africa President Peter Piltz warns the journey comes at a heavy cost.
In respect of qualification, it's all up to the athletes who take it upon themselves. They have to pay for the coaching, the traveling, the equipment, and then probably take up to 12 years to qualify. And enormous amounts of money have to be spent, and dedication and commitment by the families. So we have to take our hats off.
The rest of the squad includes Malika Malherbe, Nicole Berger and Matthew Smith. And obviously, we'll wish them the best of luck.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent.